Hey everybody, Sam and Ari here, and welcome back to another Aion. I bet you never thought you were going to see it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and say sorry ahead of time if this recording, well not this recording, my microphone doesn't work out. I just started using this new headset, so I'm kind of trying to get used to everything. I have to turn down this game volume again. I love the music, but I'd like to be able to hear myself so I know what I'm doing. So anyways, I am so angry right now because I literally started playing this game and I played it for about an hour and a half, had this great recording session and everything, and then my recorder did not work. It basically shut down on me and it didn't keep the file. So if you haven't noticed, this is not Samu Tari, the technist. I managed to get into my actual account. So these are my Elyos. So I figured I would kind of do like what I'm doing with my current World of Warcraft playthrough, which I haven't uploaded yet, so you don't see it. But it's where I play both Horde and Alliance. I have one character on each. Now, this character is the one that I was playing on the last file that got deleted because my recorder didn't work. But I started playing her, and she's named after my Asmodian main character, who's like level 22, because it's the highest I ever got on Aion before I got stuck. But actually, my main Elyos character is her, Erse. And then I was playing with Aion for a while, because she was really cool. But I think what we're going to do is, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a new character for this occasion. So, and I think next time we play, we will check out my Asmodian. So, I can't create an Asmodian, because this is, I've already chose Elyos. So we're going to choose an Elyos. Next. Yeah, sorry if the game is really slow, and sorry if it lags. Earlier I had a great playthrough session where nothing lagged, everything was working, everything was going perfectly, and yeah, this time not so much. So I guess we'll go ahead and just create another Technist female, even though I was playing on a warrior. Oh well. Might as well just play a Technist, I suppose. It's cool that you actually can. Her name is going to be Samutari again. She's just going to be the Elyos version. You can use the name. Go figure. Voice. Tough. Listen.
Ha! Let's end this now.
Ooh, I like that one.
Let's go find something to hunt.
Let's go find something to hunt. She sounds like a slut.
Tell me something interesting.
I don't know. We'll have to we'll have to figure out like what she looks like and everything. So this is the hair I love. This is my favorite one. But I already have two with that hair. So much as I would love to choose the hair again, I already have two that have the hair. That's just creepy. What reminds me of us? See, that's just odd. See, you can make people that look like children, and like, I don't know, just that bothers me for some odd reason. Good Technist, good Technist. Ooh. I think this is the hair I used for the last one, isn't it? I don't know, all I know is it's hot. Like, my whole lesbian being's like, ooh la la, me likey. Hell, I don't even think anything has to change about her. Adornment? Oh, that's right, they can have, like, tattoos and shit. Nice. That's on her forehead. It's on the side of her face. Don't know where that is. Don't know where that is. No. 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 That's fine. Cool. Face details. Expression. Ugh. No. 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 I think I just liked her the way she was with no expression. Body details. Girl, I don't think I had to change nothing about you. You be looking fine. Yeah, we're just gonna create this. But what's this?
What are you looking at?
I'm honored. Thank you.
I think the tough goes for her. Preview this shit. Nice. I can so see that. I'm loving this already. Alright, this is some good shit. I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apologize. I do wanna... Well, hello, baby. You just totally made my day. Sorry. I'm going through a lonely phase. So anyways, I do apologize ahead of time because you'll notice that this is, I originally bought the game, and you'll see a lot of differences between my first character, the one that I showed you the Technist on, the preview. You'll notice a lot of difference between that and this new character because I'm not doing the free-to-play. I mean, I am doing the free-to-play, but because I paid for my account a long time ago, I get a few special privileges, so that's always fun. Oh, that's right, we need a pin. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut out of this. I'm sorry if you don't get to see the cinematic because it generally doesn't work, and I'll be back with you guys in a second. Alright, see you in a minute. So, I realized something. I realized that I could have just paused during the cinematic and not recorded anything rather than recording the whole thing and blah 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 blah. And another thing I realized is that, well, I said there was a lot of advantages that I got because I originally bought this game when it first came out, and I paid for an account. Remember when we last played Samutari, it said Samutari TM, and I couldn't figure out what the hell that was, and I'm like, it's that gross free-to-play shit. No, it's because here you can select a server, and there's this thing called a fast-track server. And I don't know what a fast-tracked server even means. I've seen it before because I saw it on the last recording that I did. I know I've explained these, how these are the tutorials. They still don't talk, and they still don't load correctly. But yeah, so I was in the fast track server, and when you're in the fast track server, you get that TM on your name. Not sure why. I guess maybe it means training mode or something like that. Anyways, I have no idea. I don't know if I've explained this before. I did a great job of it on the first recording that never fucking recorded. Pardon my French. So I explained how, basically, when you're playing the Elyos version, these are Elyos obviously, and they live on the side of the planet that's engulfed in the sun. Anyways, in the Elyos version, what happened was that, an Asmodian came in and killed an Elyos leader, and it sparked a civil war. And so the Asmodians hate the Elyos hate the Asmodians hate the Elyos because I think an Elyos came and killed their leader. It's part of a bigger conspiracy thing, but basically the Asmodians hate the Elyos because they think that they're arrogant and that they're very snobby. They also are envious of the Elyos because they get to live on the more beautiful side of the planet, whereas the Asmodians have been shunned. Now, the Elyos are pretty much the same thing. They hate the Asmodians. They don't rival them in any way, or they don't envy them in any way, but they hate them because, A, they're imperials, B, because they're practically barbarians, and 3, they just hate them because they think of them as lesser beings, because obviously the Elyos are the chosen ones because they got to live on the part of the planet that's engulfed in the sun, and receives Aion's light, blah 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 blah. So, and what we fail to realize is that while the Asmodians are fighting the Elyos and the Elyos are fighting the Asmodians, there's a bigger thing going on. Now, I wish I had my freaking booklet so I could tell you what these other creatures are, but I totally forget what they're called. It starts with a B, I believe, but there's these other types of creatures which were also, they were like made to watch over the people of Aion or whatever, or people of Algasia or whatever, and basically these beings got so absorbed with power that they became evil, and yada yada yada, and those are the main enemies in this game. Anyways, enough chit chat. We're gonna talk to this man over here. Hello, Oedipus.
Aion has led you here.
I'm sure he has. There you are. Samutari, I've been looking for you. There's work to be done, and me... Hey, are you okay? You look like you're miles away. I was having a strange dream. Dreams are for dreamers, Samutari, not mercenaries like you and I. Come on now, we have to get our head down if we're going to do well here. Elyos village has run into a whole host of problems, meaning we need to be on our game if we're to succeed and build our reputation around here. Now, are you ready to shake those butterflies out and get your hands dirty? Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? Sleeping on the job. Good. Put in a good show here and you'll get paid well. Otherwise you'll have Myers to deal with. And he's not known for patience. Go. And no more screw-ups, got it? I got it.
May the shadows never find you.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and gather some shit. You should know the drill. The only thing I'm pretty disappointed about with this whole playthrough is the fact that I did it once before. It didn't record, and I did it whenever there was no freaking, lag. Like, and now there's lag. Wow. Your collection skill has been upgraded to 2 points, but I failed to gather the shit. I don't think I failed to gather anything on my last playthrough. I have a feeling it has something to do with being a technist. Like, they're like, we hold guns, we don't pick flowers. Yeah, and she went and destroyed it. It's a good thing there's another one over here. I think I was level 3 before I started my quests. By the time I ended the playthrough, I was level 5. And I was in the first town, so I'm going to try and do the same thing today. I'm going to try and do it in a quicker manner. I'm not going to dilly-dally as long as I did, because I don't want to spend all night making this video. But yeah, so basically, I don't know what's up with the fast track server. I know that whenever I started playing Aion, there was no such thing as a fast track server. So I have no freaking clue. I love how I sound so old though. It's like, back in my day, we didn't have a fast track server. Like, I don't know. Come on, you have a gun. Just shoot the damn thing. Oh, you're surveying? I don't know, I heard that. No, that's just them giving me freaking Mana Stone. MP. Yeah, I know about
When
Mana
faced
Stones.
with
No.
To use an...
No. Don't let you. No. Couldn't talk earlier. Now you want to talk to me now that my computer's all hot and burning my legs and shit. You're just like, oh yeah, we'll just talk you up. Screw you. So, like I said, I don't know the deal with the fast track server. What I do know about the fast track server is that everybody is on the fast track server. Like, I was there before I started recording again. I showed up there and there was like 80 people. 80 new people that had just started the free-to-play. And it was like the first playthrough all over again. What are you walking on my plant for, dude? And staring at me and giving me that dirty look? You're worse than girls in high school. Seriously. He's sitting there looking at me like, man, that dress makes you look like a slut. Haha, white girl got jokes at like 9 o'clock at night. Actually, I have a cold, and I think it's because I'm like hyped up on cold medicine. I have noticed that I'm like 10 times more entertaining when I'm taking some sort of medicine and when I'm sick, just because I'm highly sarcastic and I'm not trying to be professional. It's like no fucks are given when I'm sick. Now, the thing is I do like the technist. I fell in love with the engineer class on Guild Wars 2, so when I saw that they had a technist, I was actually pretty excited. The thing is like this playthrough is going to be better. Valor succeeded. I don't care what Valar did. Oh, the Balar! Oh, the Balar! Okay, those things that I said started with a B, they're called Balar. I think. Don't quote me on this crap. I have no clue. They're like, oh, they're called the Baldar. My bad. They're called the Baldar. Okay, so yes, so you have the Elyos, the Asmodians, and then you have the Baldar, which are the true enemies. Why are Technists so OP? Don't understand it. I don't get it at all. I don't mind it, but I don't understand it. I like that I have ranged attacks, though. Like, it's pretty bad when a Technist is freaking stronger than a warrior. More attack power. Mana Stone. See, I was getting Mana Stones on my other account too, like, or the one when I was playing Miyakaru, I was getting a lot there too. But the thing is like, I have been getting MP Stones with this, whereas with Miyakaru I was getting Lock Stones. I don't know. Confusing. After we gather this, we'll go ahead and... oh, a new skill. Yeah, but we can't do that until we're in the So I am really sorry about the first time that I was recording with this. There was just too many people, the game was lagging, they were doing that new free-to-play. It had taken me freaking hours to get the game updated, set back up, put it into a window view so I could record it. It was just really frustrated, and because my first recording like paused itself and could not be recovered, I'm sitting there looking at my screen like every 5 minutes like, okay, is it shut down on me? Am I still good? Like, yeah. It has me just a little bit paranoid because I worked so hard on that recording, and I was actually really happy with it. Like, there was no lag, and we got to a really high level, and everything was all hunky-dory. Like, the cinematic actually worked like 90% of the way. Like, I don't know, the cinematic was playing, but there was no sound, and then towards the end, the sound was really choppy, but the animation was still great. This is going to be another one of those moments where I sound old. I'm like, back in my day, I could watch a cinematic all the way through. But the problem is that I know that the reason why my computer does not like this game is A, because the graphics are really nice, and mostly because I have emulators and stuff on my computer, which kind of kills it. Just an FYI for you. Quit pointing your mace at me like, what the hell's your problem?
Have you business with me?
Yes, I do. I was sent by the other duty. Oh, good. Oh. I mean, oh. How good of you to show up, Samutari. I'll only tell you this once. This outfit doesn't take on slackers. We're professionals. We pull our weight. And we rely on one another. You may be a skilled technist, but that doesn't mean you can turn up whenever you like. Next time I snap my fingers, you better come running. What needs to be done, dick? That's more like it. The captain wants us to start clearing up the Elyos plains. You see, the farmers have been having problems with all sorts of creatures. You're the newest member of the outfit, so you get to show the rest of them what you're made of. These early jobs will give you a reputation, Samutari. Work hard, and you'll stand to make a lot of kinna. Fail, we'll kick you out before you know it. Kinna is the currency, by the way. It's not gold. I keep saying gold, but yeah, it's called kinna. Now, let's get started. Your first job involves the striped carobs. One of the farmers here, Ager, has lost his farm to them already, and now they moved into a nearby field. If we don't act fast, Poeta risks losing the majority of this season's harvest. And no harvest equals no food. Exactly. My more experienced soldiers have already left to take care of problems out by Cleona Lake. So what I need you to do, Samutari, is hunt some striped carobs for me. They shouldn't be too hard to put down. They're weakest of their tribe and end up running away about as frequently as most Asmodians. You'll find striped carobs around here, you blah 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 blah.
May the shadows never
Not really
find
interested. These are striped carobs, obviously. Excuse my cough, I'm suffering from a head cold. What? Seriously, you made me stop gathering when I freaking had a fucking 100% power up and would have gotten double experience for that? Basically, when it turns purple, you get like double the freaking... You get double the crop because it means you're gathering fresh. Or something. I forget exactly what it was, but if I would have kept that, that would have been awesome. But my character decided to move for some odd reason, and it said I stopped gathering. So anyways, we gotta kill 3 of these suckers. That's gonna be easy. And boom, he's dead. And it's nighttime. Boom, dead. This isn't like, this isn't like the friggin' Asmodian where it's like daytime is like all foggy and nighttime's just darker foggy. Like this actually you have night and day. I can actually kill this running. I was laughing because earlier on when I was playing Miyakaru, my warrior, I was trying to get her to chase down that one carob that was running after the sparkle. And she couldn't catch it. She kept running close to him, but by the time she would swing her sword, the target was too far away, and I was like, serious? I was like, I'm never gonna catch this dude. And now it's raining. I think that's what I love most about this, is that it kind of... It's a weird comparison, but this kind of reminds me of 3rd gen Pokemon, you know, where the weather just changes randomly. Carabar hunt. So, back already, Samutari. Have you done the work I gave you? I killed them, just as you asked. Nice work. Maybe Elpis was right to recommend you after all. Here's your kinna. Don't spend it all at once. The thing is like, kinna, you get it very easily, but there's not really much you can spend it on that's worth anything. I mean, obviously you can spend it at the auction house trying to get better equipment and stuff, but you really gotta be wary with that stuff. Mostly if you look down here, yeah, innocent Mirak egg, 30 days, PM me. I'll be back soon. Basically, everybody, the only thing people do is they freaking, they sell stuff. I mean, most people just have shops, and that's all the socialization you'll usually find here are people trying to sell their goods. We've knocked the caribs down a few notches, but a lot of grain has already been harvested. It has gone missing. The caribs are stealing it, Sabatari. Seems they're not quite as stupid as they look. The villagers need it back. They're facing a tough part of it as it is, and they have to gather enough crops for their own stocks on top of the tribute to Elysia. They need to send it to Sanctum. So you want me to recover the grain? Yes, exactly. Polinia, the one who hired us, is threatening to withhold payment until the sacks are returned to the villagers. I don't know where she learned smarts like that, but it certainly wasn't preschool. I said preschool, and it sounds like preschool. It's weird. Can you help? I know that you just fought those caribs, but the faster we get those sacks fast, the faster we get paid. Yep, great, gather up 3 blah blah blah.
May Aion
Basically
protect
says
you.
they're up here on the hill. And then if I don't find them on the hill, I can find them at other farms that have been taken over. But that's okay. I guess the reason why I'm so impatient with this is because I've already done it today. I played this for like an hour, and I was like, oh, hey. And I have like 3 other Elyos characters that I have like, or 2 other ones before Miyakaru that I was playing anyways, and they're all about the same level, which means I was around the same area. But none of my Elyos are ascended. Ascended means you get your wings and you get to go on the big quests, the big kid quests. Like I said, I don't get the idea between what the fast track is. I don't know what it's all about. I don't know what it is. What I do know, carrot fighter. I wonder if he's like level 2. Yes, he is. How much do you do? I'm gonna get experience from you. You'll offer me more. Thanks. I'll take this while I'm at it. Done. Thank you. Do you have a power shard? No. Okay, so basically, on my first playthrough of this that didn't get recorded, I actually ended up getting a plainsman sword. Yeah. So I ended up getting a plainsman sword, so I ended up getting a new weapon, and I got to show you how to add mana stones, and I got to show you all sorts of good stuff. My mana elixir, which isn't bad, but it's not the best. I also got to show you like surveys and stuff, and show you what I did. So while I'm not disappointed with this playthrough, I am kind of disappointed that there was a lot of stuff on the other game or whatever that you didn't get to see. That and my freaking what is it? Very fragment scale. My gathering was a lot higher. I don't know, I'm sitting there, the whole time I'm playing this, I'm comparing it to the first time I played it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna leave this spot. Ooh, critical strike +4. Alright, so we got a good mana stone now, and if I find a new weapon along the way, I'll be able to show you it. It's whatever. Do you have a power shard? No. I'm gonna go harvest this since I'm up here. I don't know. But yeah, the reason I love this game is because the weather changes, it's always constantly, the time's constantly changing, you know. So it's like it goes from day, and then it goes to night, and sometimes creatures change via day and night. You know, it rains and everything else. I'm sure later on in other places it might even snow. You know, but I haven't really gotten that far in the game. My highest character is only like level 22. Because there comes a point in the game where the weapons and armor that you get, they don't match up. Like basically you're running around as a level 20-some character. The logs knows. Why are these gray? He's level 2. He's level... Oh, that's why. Yeah, see, so basically, it comes to this point where, you're getting like level 10 swords and armor for a level 20-some character, so when things are attacking you, you're not doing enough damage and you're taking really heavy blows. So it basically got to the point where I'd collected, I hadn't really been gathering along the way, so I had a really low gathering skill, I had no crafting skill, and I couldn't really craft anything, and so my only option was to buy armor from other people.
Greetings.
But because it takes so long and it's so hard to gather things and craft things, everything was super expensive and I couldn't afford anything. So basically with my main character, I got to a point where I was literally stuck just because I could not craft weapons and armor. Back so soon? I hope you have all those grain stacks right here. Excellent, the priest will get her grain, we get paid, blah blah blah. Oh, speaking of payment, here's your reward. Good job. Okay, Samatari, listen up, we're working out here well. I think I can trust you. Up this path lies the Elyos village. Captain Aion, make better use of you there. Don't worry, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. He says the recruits will help. I have to go visit Paulina. She's at Nobelium. And afterwards I have to speak to Captain Calio.
May Aion protect you.
But as I said, I literally got to the point where I was stuck merely because I could not craft my own weapons and armor. And I obviously couldn't afford them either. So right now on my main character, I am literally just going around and not doing anything except for gathering and crafting. And that's why whenever I play this, I'm going to stress, gather everything that you see, gather everything that you can. Like, obviously there's going to be a point where gathering this stuff does not give you any experience at all, because right now it's giving me 91 experience. There's going to be a point where gathering this stuff will have gray on it, which means it basically will, not that it doesn't have any use to you, but it'll be that you don't earn any experience for it, and that you can't boost your gathering skills by collecting it. But still, everything you see, collect it. I don't care if it's young Arya, I don't care if it's just a copper ore, I don't care what it is, always collect it, because every little bit of everything that you collect is going to be absolutely necessary. Because I would hate, because I mean, okay, this is a really good game. I mean, I know I say that I don't like it so much, and that's because, one, my computer doesn't like it, so we don't really get along very much, and two, it's just, I don't know, it's one of those things where the storyline doesn't pull me in as deep as the other RPGs I play. Obviously, I play Guild Wars, you know, and I've played Guild Wars for a really long time, and I think that me and Aion got off on a bad foot together, because obviously NCSoft made it sound like this game was going to be exactly like Guild Wars and be free, and then it had to be $15 a month. I didn't have the money, so I basically just spent $60-some to reserve this game at GameStop. I finally got it in this awesome iron tin and everything, and then turns out I can't even play it because you got 30 days free, but only if you bought an extra 30 days. Yeah, so you can see my my anger towards all this, you know, because I don't know, you finally get this game that you've been waiting on forever, and then you're like, yay, it's free, and then it's not free, you know, and then you don't, you know, you're poor, so you can't afford the freaking $15 a month, and so then you wait a whole year, until you finally get a debit card, finally can pay online $15 so that you can get your 30 days free, blah 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 blah. And I played this game for like the next month, and then after that I just couldn't afford the $15 a month because I was paying school loans, living in my first apartment. I really just wasn't making very much money, so me and this game, we've never had a chance to build that close relationship. And then, like I said, whenever it became free to play, I started playing it a lot more. I was like, oh, this game has a lot to offer me. Great, you know, now that it's free to play, I can pick it up, I can get serious about it. And then I was just, I don't know, I was just lost. I had played for a whole month on my one character, gotten her to level 22, and I was getting my ass kicked by everything, and I could not figure it out. For the life of me, I was legitimately confused why I was not succeeding in this game. And then it became clear that it was because my armor was too low. My armor was too low, my weapon was too weak, and I did not have enough Kinna to do anything. And I suddenly started killing sparks with my fingers. Well, that's nice. So yeah, so it was just one of those things. And now, you know, now in this game, we have 2 new character classes that I can play with, like, I think when I do an Asmodian again, I think I'm going to try the Muse and see how I like that. Like, this game really does have a lot to offer. you gotta be willing to give it a chance. And me, unfortunately, I'm not as patient. So we're at Kale's farm. Hey, Kale.
Fine day.
Please, mercenary, help me. Days like today strike misery in my heart, mercenary. Why farm when all my hard work is devoured by beasts, I see no sense in this struggle. If I could fight, I would. But I have no training, and the creatures are impervious to my blows. Yours, but not mine. Can I help? Of course you can, but I thought I had to speak to you via Polina. If not, I can certainly use your help. It's the grain snufflers, my friend. They're sucking up all the seeds I plant, ruining entire batches of crops in mere minutes. I need them dead before all is lost. Could you help? I have a little kiddo left over I could part ways with. And I love how he's like, I only have a little bit, and then he ends up giving you like 450 some, when all your other jobs only paid you like maybe 400 at the most. Thank you so much. Please hunt 3 grain snufflers and bring me their tails. If you also need
May
harvest
Aion
now,
protect
so
you.
the sooner that we get this done, the better. I'm just gonna kill everything in here, because there's only 1 grain snuffler. Alright, cool. Now you. I love being able to hit stuff long range. Like, I mean, generally I'm one of those people that I love to hack and slash, so I like to be up in their face. But this is just, I don't know. I love not having to chase everything around. And it just comes to me. Nice job, dude, but you know that the closer you get to me, the more damage I can put to you. I'm actually just looking for... Oh, plainsman's boots. Cool. They equip something new. Ooh, and a miner. Ooh! Just getting all sorts of stuff. Plainsman shoes, plainsman boots, I got a power shard. I'll show you all that good stuff. I got another power shard. And you're just showing up right in front of me. I need to find some level 3 stuff to kill, though. Okay, we're gonna look at our inventory here since all of this is non-aggressive. Okay, so we have the plainsman's boots, and we have the plainsman shoes, which is physical defense. This mostly has magic resistance, whereas these have more actual physical defense. Evasion's 39, evasion's 27, but this gives me an MP boost. Since I don't use MP, I'm going to be using the plainsman's boots. Not really the plainsman shoes. So I am going to tune these. To equip plainsman shoes, you need to have a tune. Okay. Temp tuning. Oh, I can't. I have to not be resting. Right. Yes. Tuning. I don't know why tuning is necessary, but... Okay, we tuned it. What does it got? Oh, it has mana stone socketing. Cool. Yep, I'll go ahead and attempt tuning. And I'll show you what all this stuff's made out of. Yep, and this has a socket too. Anyways, minor life elixir recovers target's HP every 2 seconds for blah, so we're gonna put you here. I don't really need the mana stuff because I don't use mana. What's this? Physical attack increased by 2, and magic boost is increased by 10 points for 15 minutes. Minor focus agent. This is cool. I'll put this here. This is neat to speed people. These I don't need. This doesn't do anything. Okay. So we're gonna go to the player menu. And we are going to equip the plainsman's boots. So we're gonna drag it over here to our boots section, and voila, we have boots. Don't they look sexy? Alright, so as you can see, our pants, our shirt, and even our pistol for training has a mana stone socket. And what a mana stone is these things. See, we have the mana stone of MP, and we also have our mana stone of critical strike. The thing is like, I don't really want to use this right now, but what you would normally do is you would double click this, and when you double click it, you take it over to an item that has an empty mana slot, and you click it, and then you just follow the steps. It's like, do you want to add this to this? You know, and if you fail to apply the mana stone, then the mana stone will be destroyed. Are you willing to risk it? And it asks you all these questions, and the answer is yes, 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 and yes. Simple as that. As for power shards, they go up here. And basically, once they're equipped, You press B to activate it, and it increases damage by 10 points. And it only, like, I think it only works until you either enter a town or something like that. But I'm not exactly sure how long they last, but I know it's only for a limited amount of time. Let's kill some more stuff. Boom. Boom. Trying to level up before the next quest. Over here. And Plainsman shoes, which I already have. Well, I'm gonna have to try and figure things to kill. They're level 2, but they're not gonna get me much experience. I guess I could go gather that Aspa that I saw. I'm just hoping to find a weapon. But so far, nothing. Oh yeah, the Snuffler Bone Powder. I don't know. The other thing that I like about no people being on the server, like I know that MMOs are technically social games, but it just makes it so much easier. Ooh, I wonder if Technists can wear mail. I wonder what it is to toggle to not attack. Oh no. No. Equipping items, I already know. All I know is that we're in attack mode, so we gotta get out of attack mode. And then we're resting, which will heal you, and then we're gonna stand back up, so we don't need to rest. Stand up, woman. And we're gonna tune. Nope, we can't. Because we do not have the chain equip skill. I'll tune it anyways, because if you tune it, it sells for more money, since it can be identified. And again, we have another pair of Plainsman shoes. This one actually has less magic resistance. That's why, as you can see, we have Plainsman shoes, but it's not going to go in the same slot as this one. It's similar to what happens in Guild Wars, you know, when you have two items that are the same title, but they have to be in a different slot, and the reason for that is because... freaking you know what, because they do not have the same stats, which makes it impossible to place them in the same area of your bag, which always gets on my nerves, because then you have to go through and see which one's better than the other one, and come on, just let me get to level 5. That's all I want. It's not that hard. My recorder's gonna sit there and kill me and be like, oh my god. See, why does it just stop freaking gathering all of a sudden? I don't understand that. I don't know why it happens. Sometimes this game doesn't make any sense to me. It's alright though. I'll live. We do have to come back this way eventually. I wish I had the quest already, because I would just do it ahead of time. I'm looking to fight some level 3 stuff. I know that there's some down the lake.
That's an invalid target.
How much? I got 148 experience from all this. See, unfortunately my computer's starting to lag because it's gotten too hot. Twice playing Aion is a little too much. I can play it for about an hour long worth of period, and then after that... Oh, minor rally serum. That's cool. I had one of those in the last one too. I was about to say, he's just gonna make us, whenever we give the grain back, he's just gonna have us take it to someone in the city. Minor Panky of mana, which, so far we don't have anything that uses mana. Like, we don't even have a healing skill that uses mana. If we did, I would keep the mana stuff, but so far, nothing.
You have no target. You have no target.
Thought I did have a target. What happened to you shooting that thing that's attacking you? I don't know. Logic. Come on, we're so close to that next level I can almost taste it. Which is really good just about now. There's not much to eat in my house. Alright, now I have to go shopping tomorrow. Fun stuff. Boom. I could order more food online, but I really just don't like the idea of at like, 11 at night. Maybe if it was a weekend, it'd be different, but today's a Thursday, it's kind of odd. Alright. Oh shit, stop lagging on me. I know you're better than that. I could collect all this Aria, but I'm not. We have a really high collection rate as it is. Hey, Chaos. Got your shit.
A fine day.
Sure. Okay, Snuffler headache. You back already? Do you have the grain Snuffler tails? Here. Look at how fat those pests got from eating my crops. Perhaps I could cut the corpses open and retrieve my seeds. At any rate, that's 3 fewer problems to deal with today. Please, take this reward for your work. It's not much, I know, but until I get to the market, it's all I can spare. And like I said, he gives you more money than you've made so far. Hey, Samatari, I have another favor to ask. Those Snufflers and Carobs nearly wiped out my entire crop. Things are under control now, but I'm worried that if I leave my plot, they'll do even more damage. What can I do to help? I'll need someone to take the grain I could recover up to the village. I've already struck a deal with Uno, the village cook, so you needn't worry about selling the goods. It's just up the road, and I'm sure you have other work that'll take you there anyways. I need to trade the grain for food to survive. Okay. And it says just take the grain to Uno.
Area Luma, friend.
Or Uno. However you want to say it. I always say Uno. Whenever I see that. That's exactly what it is. Okay. So anyways, now we're heading to the town, which hopefully is not very populated. And yeah. Oh, whew. Computer decided to cool down for like a brief moment, getting away from all those monsters and sounds. It's gonna start freezing again though, because we're gonna make it into the town. Once we make it into the town, just like last time, it's gonna give us a big old list of things we need to do. I feel a sneeze coming on. Yep, our storyline stuff. Okay. So here's the obelisk, so we're going to go ahead and bind here. If you remember, it costs gold to bind here, but now whenever we use the return, we will automatically end up here. Stone remover, weapons, armor. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn in these quests, and once we turn in these quests, we'll go ahead and gather the other quests, and we'll buy some armor.
Yes, speak up.
Forced Millennium. Before you speak, remember that you stand before the Great Nobelium. This is a place of worship, and I will not tolerate disrespect, even from a mercenary. Now what is it? A report from Akiria's Queens. Ah! You bring good news to Nobelium. I'll combine this with later reports and present them to the villagers, or with other reports, and I'll present them to the villagers later. The Akirios Plains are a source of concern for the villagers here, and while some were hesitant to bring in the mercenaries, I can see now that our money was well spent. Tell me, though, did you see a farmer in the plains? A man named Kales. He is my cousin, and I've not heard from him in some time. I do hope all is well. Oh, and don't worry, I took detailed notes. I know how particular Myers is about his reports. Sure. She doesn't have anything else for us to do. This guy wants us to go to the fast track server and talk to his sister. Levels 3 through 50. Message to Madeline. We get a lot of gold for it, and lesser running scrolls, so... and either a lesser courage scroll or a lesser awakening scroll. So I'm just gonna go ahead and accept it. It's a weird quest, and I'll probably do that one on my own since it really has nothing to do with the storyline. Oh, Q artisan. Anyways.
I only serve the freshest ingredients.
Helping Kales. Hi, Uno. Hello there, brave Technist. Tell me, would you like to buy one of my Ervio pies? You won't find another like it anywhere. I have a delivery. Ah, this must be the grain from Kales, am I right? I've been worried about him. He hasn't been up here for a while now. He must be just out of food. Don't worry, Samatari. We'll make sure he gets what he needs to survive, and I'll tell him you said hello. Now about those pies. No thanks. And then he
You should try my award-winning cuisine.
Oh, hello there, Samatari. Sorry I was a bit distracted. Worried about the end of my prestigious 20-year career. What's wrong? Well, I hate to bother you with it. There's this cooking contest in Sanctum, you see. I'm dying to enter it with my latest and greatest recipe. Grilled Aion steak with green peppercorn sauce and chopped aria. There's just one problem. I'm missing the main ingredient, the Aion steak. I'm terrified of Airons, so there's no way I could go near one, let alone kill it. I don't know, Samatari. I really don't know what to do. Do you think you could help me with this? I need someone to go and collect the steaks. Oh, thank you so much. Please get some Aion meat from the 3 pink beak Airons. You should be able to find a whole flock of them out by Cleona Lake. That should be enough to test the recipe and enter the contest. Once you have the meat, take it to my wife, Farah. She's gathering aria that we need, and I need time to prepare the peppercorn sauce. I'm already salivating at the thought of it. You better save
Thanks
me
for your
some.
business.
Oh, and then these guys, they're kind of cute, but they sound awkward. Just saying. I don't even know what they are. I don't even know what race they are.
Greetings, fearless one.
They're like called
Fearless one.
They're called like Shugos or something. Bandit goods. Hey, you, come here. I have something important to tell you. What is it? You are a mercenary, yes? Clever I had trouble with his name in the last one too. Minalinurk. Clever Minalinurk has a job for you. There are Caribs all over, yes? At Aegir's farm, the farmlands fled and left their things behind. Whoever collects them can keep them, no questions asked. The goods are worth a small fortune, but Minalinurk cannot leave this shop unattended. So maybe if a strong technist brought the goods to him, yes? Half the value for each of us. And why not? Heck, heck, heck. I knew it. A true mercenary. There are barrels scattered across the farm with bottles of wine inside. The wine is so good that Sanctum requires it as part of its tribute to Elysia. There's plenty profit to be had. Go quickly before the others discover what we...
May the coin be your guide, Daeva.
And then she has one question. The only problem is I have to learn a new skill. And I want to get rid of this. Where's my skill trainer? I don't see my skill trainer. Oh, he's over here. He's all the way in there. In Nibelium. You're gonna make me go in there? Are you serious? Yeah, you can tell he's new. Hey.
Good to see you.
This guy's a hitman. Why are all the technists, like, really odd looking? You look mighty new at this technist business. Might you want to brush up on your skills some? Lucky for you, I got a passel of skill manuals right here. Just isn't about skills, it's about attitude. I'll like to try my hand. Good. Got some spirit. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. A new skill.
What can I do for you?
Buy a skill manual. She got anything for me? Alright, gunshot and rapid fire. Okay, so the thing is that in order to learn new skills, you have to buy these manuals. And once you buy the manuals, you have to read the books, and then you learn those skills. So we're gonna go ahead and buy them.
Best of luck to you.
We're gonna go to our inventory, and we're gonna read them. Rapid fire inflicts 93 magical fire damage on a target. Yep, it cost MP. Okay, so we've learned it, and inflicts 175 magical damage on a target within 20 meters of you. Whatever. Okay, so we're gonna need this, because we're gonna need mana stuff. I didn't think we'd need mana stuff, but I guess we do need mana stuff. Alright. Is that it? Natural healing increases by 2, natural mana treatment increases for 3 for 15 minutes. Put this here. I'm trying to have an order here. So we are gonna need MP. Alright, so let's do this thing. So we're gonna go back to person. Well, actually, no, because I want to buy armor and stuff first. Sorry, you guys. Alright, so where's my skills? Here they are. Rapid fire. K is skills, by the way. And gunshot. Awesome. Passive. Gathering. Emotes. Even though I technically don't need any emotes, because I don't plan on... I don't know. Chains. We don't have any chains right now. Oh, this has to come first. Alright. Yeah, this basically tells you, like, what you need to do in order to do stuff. Like, you have to press gunshot first, and then that'll trigger this, and then if you use this, it'll do, like, double damage. I don't know. Like I said, there's a chain system. This combat system is something that's... It's different, to say the least. Anyways, but now that we got that taken care of, we're gonna go ahead and go in here. And we're gonna get another quest. Because my armor person has one.
Heirloom, my friend.
Level 6 quest. Paranos' robe. Samatari, thank goodness you're here. Something very unusual is going on, and I'm worried I might be setting myself up for a terrible fall. Yesterday there was a sudden darkness in the middle of the afternoon, and several villagers claimed to have heard strange whispering voices. Then at midnight I woke to a strange tapping on my door. There was an old man there who asked me to weave a certain garment for him, one of my special robes. Why is it special? It grants special abilities. The wearer can detect aether, and more specifically, those who can wield etheric energy, such as Daeva's. I tried to work out who he was, but he was dark and his face was hidden by a heavy cloak. I was suspicious, but the money offer was substantial, and I had no real reason to say no. It was only this morning when I took out my designs and started working out the items that I needed that I realized who the old man was. It was Pernos. Pernos? Have you not heard of him? The hermit who lives up on a Garrickspore Road? There are rumors about the village, about his experiments out there. Anyway, I agreed to make the robe, but I'm lacking the main material. Grove Abex skins. I was actually hoping a technist like you would be able to help. Abex are far too tough for me to kill. Will you do it? Yeah, when I'm level 6. Well, thank you so much, Samutori. I'll get started on the inner fabric right away. If you could get 3 Abex skins, I should just about have enough material for the robe. Grove Abex can be found in Diminu Forest. Diminu, yeah. They're quite passive creatures, but if attacked, they are dangerous animals. Please be careful.
May the shadows never find you. Please, take your time.
I will, thanks. Mercenary tunic. Wow, this stuff's expensive. I'm not gonna be able to afford all this. Like, maybe some... Yeah, I can't even afford 2 things. Well, screw that.
Come back anytime.
Let's see if I can get weapons.
Greetings.
Go for weapons. Hey! A mercenary pistol. And I can dual wield, can't I? I think I can dual wield. Is this just a one-handed weapon? I don't see that it says. I don't know. We'll buy 2, and then we'll sell 1 if we don't have it. Thanks.
Goodbye.
Person, inventory. I'm gonna replace you with 2. Now I'm gonna put you here. Offhand. Nope. Can't have 2. Can only have 1. Alright. And I'm gonna get it the critical strike stone. Boop. And it'll say, hey, do you want to enchant this? Do you want to use a supplement to greater the chance that it'll work? But I don't have anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it. If it doesn't work, well, phooey. Boom! You've successfully socketed the Mana Stone Mercenary Pistol. So now, as you can see, we have a critical strike +4 on the pistol, which now it does greater damage and a higher chance of critical strike. Easy, huh? And now we're gonna sell stuff, because I don't need it. So I'm gonna sell you this, and this because it doesn't do anything, and this because it's junk, and this because it doesn't do anything, and this because I can't use it, and these because I can't use them. Anything else? What do you do? Nothing. So I'm gonna sell you 2. Boop. Nice. Now I can organize all my stuff.
Goodbye.
Alright. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Cuckoo? Oh yeah, that's what they're called. So yeah, actually I think that's it for this episode so far. So anyways, this has been Samutori playing Aion. I hope you like this playthrough a lot better than the first one that I did. Or at least this recording a lot better than the first one I did. I am sorry again that I wasn't really interested when I first started playing it. It's just there were too many people and the computer was lagging and it wasn't working out the way I wanted it to. And when I put everything together, I wasn't pleased with it, and that's why I put off putting the video up for so long. But now that I got everything up and running, and because I have the next like 4 days free, I would like to get a little bit more into Aion. I'd like to show you a little bit more of this game, because it is truly beautiful. It really is, and it's got a lot to offer. So go ahead and hit like if you're enjoying this series thus far, and if you'd like to see more, go ahead and leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Leave me your username, like let me know what server you're playing on, what your username is, and we might be able to team up sometime. Like, I would love to connect with people. I'd like to get more in depth with people, you know, and I'd like to play alongside some of the people that watch my videos. That to me would be the coolest thing in the world. So go ahead and just leave your username down below and we'll get that all situated. Last but not least, go ahead and connect with me online. I know that occasionally I do tend to write blogs. I don't write them as much as I'd like to, but occasionally I do, and you can see my game reviews or things that I'm playing or things that I'm thinking about, and you can kind of just get deeper into my head, I guess. So anyways, that's all for me for now. And yeah, until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Alright, ciao you guys.